Hello everybody, it's the Gringo Scott here, and today we will be reviewing the movie Two Towers. That is part 2 of The Lord of the Rings. If you have not seen the first video, feel free to check out the end of this video. Let's dive into JRR Tolkien / Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. This movie is a 2002 fantasy movie based on the literary classic The Lord of the Rings. It stars all the same characters from the last movie, and some new ones. I'm not going to mention them all though. I do not want everyone to feel like I feel at a graduation or wedding. Those really long weddings, or really long graduations. Ugh. It has the same director though. Good old Pete Jackson. Peter Jackson. The plot continues from the first movie. The Fellowship has separated due to the fact that it is apparent that Frodo must do this on his own. You see, this irritating ring wants to get back with its master. It can control people who are more powerful people. People with confidence who want to have power, who want to be successful. It can get them to take it back to its master, or make them serve the dark forces. However, hobbits like Frodo are more resistant to this desire to succeed or be super powerful. Unfortunately, the Fellowship of the Ring is full of powerful individuals. They may really want to help in the quest to destroy the ring and to protect Frodo and the group. However, the ring and its promises wear them all down. The first to give in was Boromir. Frodo now separates himself from the group to destroy the ring alone. Lucky for Frodo, Sam, the good old Rudy guy, does not take no for an answer. Nope, he manipulates Frodo into letting him go. I can't swim, Master Frodo. No, I'm drowning. Frodo feels sorry and puts him into the boat. Oh, and did I mention wherever the ring goes, this guy follows as well? Precious. Gollum loves his precious. He has agreed to help the two hobbits on their quest to destroy the ring. Except for one thing. He is unaware of the fact that the hobbits really are going to destroy the ring. So the other 7 in the group, they realize that Frodo and Sam have taken off. They have no purpose in doing anything anymore. That was their job, right? That's what they hired to do, is take the ring to destroy it. Well, now Frodo takes off on his own with Sam. Who cares, you know? They're like, whatever. Aragorn's like, let's go party, dude. So they go to the spring break in Miami, I believe, and they have a best party. They were partying so loud that Frodo and Sam could hear the party, the spring break party, in like Mount Doom area.
Sam had to call the cops on him, bro. From like far away.
He's like, dude, they're trying to sneak in here.
They go and help unify / fight with the humans. There are 2 kingdoms of humans that need to be unified in order to stand up against Lord Sauron and Saruman's armies. There are these horse guys with this chick that is all in love with King Aragorn, who is supposed to be the High King of Gondor, which happens to be the other human kingdom. They try to make them understand that if they do not work together, everyone in the Middle Earth is screwed.
What are we holding on to, Sam? That there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo. And it's worth fighting for.
So as you saw in this clip about Frodo and Sam, and he's like, why are we doing this, Sam? I can't do it anymore, Sam. Well, what we find out is that he has to believe there's good out there. So I get that, and it brings up the deeper point. What are we doing? At what point do we lose hope or lose faith? Saving Private Ryan, for example. Remember, if anyone's ever seen that, remember that part where they find all the Jews at the Nazi death camp, the Allies? And the town that was next to this camp acted like they didn't even know. They didn't even know that this was going on. That's bullshit. They totally knew it was going on. And they were probably even giving resources to the camp and participating in some form or another. That's what people do. But at what point is it, I hope to think that all of us can learn from this. to really try, is it fighting for the good, whatever level of good that there is, really trying to fight for the good of things. And resist crossing that line. You know, at what point are you crossing that line, and what point are you ignoring it? And so I don't know, I think this deeper meaning is a little bit harder. I think that these characters, even though in the face of death, they chose to fight, join the team that was assumed that we're going to lose. They did, and they tried their best, and they risked their lives. I don't know, it's just a deep thought. It's hard to say on this one. Overall opinion of this movie? Great question. Star Wars bugs me in the sense you put a bunch of guys in this armor to what? It doesn't serve any purpose. It doesn't appear to be a spacesuit, really. It appears to be something that you can shoot through with a blaster, just as easy if you had clothes. They do that in this movie too, where you have armor. If you were able to armor up an entire army of these goblins and orcs, it would be crazy unstoppable, because all you can do to hurt them is have super strong weapons or hit the weak spots right here, maybe where the armor's separated. But in this, they'll kind of hit him in the armor and the guy will die. So it's just dumb. The good about this movie. There is a lot of good about this movie. I actually like this one better than the first. There's a lot of fighting. It's the first time, in fact, that I can recall that there was this level of fighting on this epic scale. Normally, you just don't have this big of an army. Like, this is thousands of guys fighting each other. It was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. It was unique. I only had been done before on this scale. So that was cool. I like that a lot. Again, Peter Jackson does a pretty good job. The whole gang does a pretty good job of making it have a Lord of the Rings feel to the books, but not the books. They're two separate beasts, but he did really good with that. Overall, I'm going to give this movie a scale of 1 to 10, an 8.5. 8.5. You should definitely go see it if you're into the fantasy genre. It's a very good movie. The whole series is interesting and worth watching.
Peace! Yeah, we...
Oh, hey. Hi, audience member. How you doing? You're still here, huh? Cool. Well, have you decided what video you're going to pick? Or perhaps you need to subscribe still, or like, or leave a comment. Whatever the case, I hope you enjoyed my channel.